morning, guys. So I am on my way over to the county fair. It actually starts tomorrow, but yesterday was Sunday, and it's all the day that everybody brings their entries over. And today is Monday, and this is the judging day, and it's super excited. I'm not officially the judge, but I'm assisting, and that's a lot of fun. So I'm excited to do this, and one of the reasons I get real excited about seeing the canned goods is because I like it when we start seeing names of people, you know, that haven't been there before. So you know that there's more and more people out there doing food preservation, and it's a great thing. And so I just wanted to kind of explain what we look for when we're doing some judging. You know, there's things like you can see that the recipe was followed if there's proper head space, and we look at the color and the consistency in the jar. And you know how a lot of times when I can something, I'll say, "Ooh, isn't that pretty in the jar?" You'd be amazed at how many times people talk about how pretty things are today. So that's cool. And then, you know, when you're got a product that's got pieces of vegetables or fruit in there, you look to make sure that they're kind of uniform in sizes. There's not big pieces and little tiny pieces and things like that. Color, all that kind of thing you look for. And I've heard people say, "Oh, I don't want to enter anything in the fair because it's too hard," because they think that if you have a ball jar, you have to have a Kerr flat top lid, or if you have a Kerr jar, they both have to match. And for us, that's not the case. I don't know if it is somewhere else, but I've heard those rumors. And then some people say if you have the Kerr or the ball written on the lid has to face and match just right above where it says it on the jar. And we don't look for any of that. In fact, most of the time on the top of the jar, there's a label, and the label will say the product, the category that it's in, the date it was created, and it has to be since the last fair. And if it's a pickled product, you have to include the recipe so that they can make sure that the vinegar ratio is correct. And the things that get tasted, the pressure canning things do not get tasted, but the boil water canning things may, because if there's if you look at a couple things and you want to really boil it down to taste, most of those will get checked. They'll get opened and looked at and tasted, and they'll check for consistency and stuff. But anyway, it's super fun. It takes quite a good chunk of the day to do it, especially if there's lots and lots of entries. But when I get over there, I'll show you the shelves and show you the categories, and I'm super excited. This is going to be fun. Hey, I just realized when I was talking about the jar and the lid matching, I said if you have a ball jar, you need a Kerr lid. That's not what I meant. Is if you have a ball jar or a Kerr lid, or a Kerr jar, you have to have like a ball lid on the ball jar or a Kerr lid on the Kerr jar. So anyway, some people thought that you have to have a matching lid for the jar, and that's not the case. And like I said, most of the time you get one of these little round labels that you have to fill out on the top and stick over the top of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is a section I'm just leaving to go. I want to go park it in the other way. And that's the section right there that all the people that come that have livestock and that they stay all week and they have to take care of their animals and things, that's where they park, and they have campers and they stay there, and that's kind of fun. And then over here is one of the little barns where they have some animals, but I'll show you more. Okay, so I'm pulling in to park, and I decided I want to go park in this other place, but I'm going to show you. See that building over there? That's where the food preservation is, and you can see they're setting up the carnival. That's really fun, watching them set the carnival up. And this year, I think they said there's a new company doing the carnival, and I wonder, because like right there is a super cool, fun little ride that we haven't had here before. Anyway, so there we are. We're setting up, and I will be back with you shortly. Okay, here we are, and we're getting all the things ready to judge, and I want to show you. So see how there's categories. These are the categories of raspberry jam. And so we're going to see each one of these is going to get checked and looked at, and we're going to see like for color and proper headspace and all that kind of good stuff. And it's nice. People do little jars like this for the fair, then you don't waste so much, because this is going to sit open unless you replace it with an unopened jar when you come tomorrow and see whether you want or not. And then there's strawberry jam, and see each one of these is a different category. And so we're going to pull each one of these over the table and open them and check them out. And it's very, very cool. So this year also, there's entries down there of dehydrated foods. And here is your meats and soups. And then this year they even had to decorate a mason jar contest. So anyway, we got our work cut out for us. It's going to be fun. Okay, you guys, check it out. Making progress. Look, all the blues are up there. And all the second and third place are there. So it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. So we've been here, I don't know, a while. And then there's more over there. And there's more over there. And there's all these different categories. So this is what's happening. It's fun. Hey, you guys, this is super exciting. We're now on the strawberry jams. And this is what they look for. See how each jar is opened? Well, not each jar. If they just don't look right, they're not going to even go. But now what she's doing is testing for the consistency and all that. This is a big deal. It's not just, you know, it's quite a competition sometimes. That one didn't make it.
And this one.
That one didn't. That one had a consistency weirdness though. It was like a cranberry sauce.
Yep.
Okay. So you can see how different they look. See, that one looks...
Yeah, the color, look at the color of this one versus the color of this one.
Yeah.
And the bright shininess of it.
Yep.
So I'm down to 4, which is good, good, good.
So now you'll taste them and I'll come back and show which one made it. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, I have to mark these. Number 1. I'm videotaping the winners.
Winner, chicken winner.
That's right. That's number 2. Oh my gosh. She's gonna have to. Oh, big decision. Can you write a number 1 on that one?
I can.
Thank you. And a number 2.
Can I look who the winner is?
Yeah, you're supposed to because we need to write a number 1 or 2 next to their name.
Samantha Jones. MFP class person.
What?
Who is also her mom, Susan Steinen.
Ooh.
If we get a number 3 that's also one of our MFP class people, then I'm going to feel pretty proud of
I'm
myself.
gonna love it. Is that a number 3? Or is the other one a number 3?
I'm still thinking.
Oh my God, she's still tasting. Oh, we'll be back. So there we go. The ribbons get put on it, and then it gets put up there. And then, when all the categories are done, we have to figure the best in category, then the best in division, and then the best in show. Oh my gosh, this is heavy stuff.
Yes.
You guys, now the judging is done. It's all over there, and I'll show you. There's just people over there that don't have permission to have on the camera. So, but now we're setting up our booth for our food preserver group. So this is going to be super cute. I'll show it to you when I'm done. You guys, the judging is done, and now the Master Food Preserver booth is set up, and it's amazing. So look, here's where you're going to throw little apples to make an apple pie. Here's our fabulous barn with all of our great items. And there are 2 wonderful Master Food Preservers just sitting right there, ready to ask your questions. And there's all the entries with the ribbons. It's amazing. And look at this. We actually have a raffle every year, and you can buy tickets, and this is amazing. You get a pressure canner and a trivet and a little ball set and then a workshop certificate. And oh my gosh, underneath all of this is a set of jars. And there's all the information. So this is fantastic. This is what I'll be doing this week. Say bye. Nobody's saying bye. Okay, I'm heading home. It was a long day, but it was fun. It was a great day. It's a lot of fun people doing a lot of talking and visiting and taste testing and just, you know, looking at the different canned goods. And it was just a fun time. So you know what I would love is any of you that are going to your county fair to make sure you check out the preservation section and maybe take some pictures and post them on my Facebook page that you saw different things and just have a good time with the county fair. And you know what? I think every one of you should be trying to enter some stuff too. So good luck and thanks for watching.